Greetings, Internet. Thinker2112 here with...
AnniexoHoshi again.
It is 15:56 Eastern Daylight Time on Sunday the 14th of April, 2013. Let's play Okami. In other words, let's get more stray beads. Now, I know it's probably either around sunset or slightly after for you, but here in Maryland, it is a fine spring day. The sun is out, the wind is blowing, and there are still some cherry blossoms around here.
And it's very dark outside for me.
Yeah, I figured. Anyway, so I had a couple of stray beads left to get in the Gale Shrine.
Oh, you're doing this for the 6 ages. Wait, took me a while. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is a bit tough. I wish I could... I'm gonna turn the volume... Yeah, I turned the volume down on the video clips. I'm hoping that will let you come through better than on the last time when you were a guest commentator.
Yeah, I did also have that card myself when I watched it, but I couldn't hear myself.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
I'm, still... I'm still using a new version of iMovie because I've only had my computer for a couple months.
Still getting used to it.
Yeah. And now we have the pre-boss music playing. That's never a good sign.
Paper picking.
Wait a minute, if the Kusa 5 was 10 times more powerful than Orochi, why didn't she send them to fight him?
Because Abby's the hero. It's their job.
I mean, I do suppose they all, had one reason or another why they didn't feel like fighting. Maybe that's why. Oh, 4-on-1, that's totally fair.
It's like 4 regular teams against 1 goddess war.
This actually reminds me a little bit of that fight in, that arena fight in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you're fighting, Cloud, Squall, Tifa, and Yuffie at the same time. Sora, you mean?
Yeah. He's like about 14, 15 in that game?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, my strategy for that fight, personally, is just stay off of the ground. Not this fight, the one in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have any coherent strategy for this battle. Just, try my best to get out of the way of whatever they're doing and blast them with elemental powers every now and then. Oh yeah, and I hope I notice that my health is low. I guess I do. At some point in this session, I get down to 5 of those medium holy boats. You will see why. Sorry, what? It's not in this fight, it's in a different fight. And yeah, let's try Whirlwind. That will do nothing at all. This, on the other hand, is a good idea. Because they are very fast.
Yes, they are.
Well, that should make things a bit easier. I say, as they keep beating me up. I really should remember to charge my sword the entire way. I'm just getting too impatient. Okay, well... used up 4 out of the 5 in that battle. But apparently 4 plus 1 is 7. Yes. Even Princess Fusei must not be very good at math. By the way, that bomb thing, is that what you get when you get Brown Rage?
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Or as TV Tropes calls it, Dong Fu. Yes. Makes me wonder what those dung bombs were in Harry Potter. I don't know if there's something I could be doing to keep so that I wouldn't be getting beaten up as much. I probably just suck at dodging. Well, it's not just their attack power, it's the number of attacks they do, per unit of time.
True.
And how wide, and, the attack radius, or... oh, crap. I went down the hole. And wait a minute, they dropped Demon Fangs? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
But I did need a bunch of Demon Fangs for something I did in this session, so that's good. And I got a whole bunch of Demon Fangs later on. How exactly would you get all of the Demon Fangs? But there are so many enemies that can regenerate an infinite number of times. I really should avoid those holes. Alright. That's 7 out of 5 gone. Why did it give me the music if I didn't get it? Oh, maybe just because it was a boss battle. Yes, and this is the last one because they give you the boss music.
Yes.
So the Cherry Blossom Festival, I suppose I should explain it a bit. Back in sometime in the early 20th century, the Japanese gave a gift of a bunch of cherry trees to the Americans as because that was around when Japan was starting to interact more with the other countries, whereas before it had been a lot more isolationist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the original cherry trees, they fell prey to some kind of infection and they all had to be destroyed. But then there was a... Oh, crap. This dog was a lot tougher than I thought. Yeah. Anyway, so fortunately they gave us some more cherry trees, and those survived.
Yay!
So they're in Washington, D.C., which is around 50 miles from where I am now. So they were not at their peak bloom when I went. They were maybe a few days past their peak bloom, but they were still very pretty to look at. And other than the trees themselves, there was also the Japan America Festival, which is an outdoor kind of street vendor thing, and it really felt like a mini anime convention almost.
Nice.
I saw one stand that was selling. They were called Happy Internal Organs. They're just like cartoon, like plushy versions with smiling faces of various internal human organs.
Okay.
I'm like, only Japan would do something like that.
Yes, only in Japan.
Yes, I took a picture of that particular thing. Oh wow, it killed me again!
No!
And this time I don't have another astral pouch.
You're almost like speaking him.
Right, it looks like it has no... Well, now it actually has no hit
And
points.
there he goes bye-bye.
Yeah, it was the first time I'd gone to the Cherry Blossom Festival. Next year I hope to go when they're in peak bloom. Unfortunately, that's also the time of peak crowds.
Yeah. That is a meh.
I can hear you a lot better now that the battle sound effects aren't going on anymore.
Good. Yay!
So Isun actually was modest there. That doesn't happen that often.
He was modest?
Yes, he said, we probably just got lucky.
Wait, has hell frozen over?
Anyway, Princess Fuse is dodging the question about... is dodging questions about why her dog's powers seem to be so inconsistent.
I've got surprise!
Yes, that's enough for me to get my next to last divine attribute upgrade. Oh yeah, and a stray bead, which is the reason why I did this in the first place.
Of course.
And now I'm going to have 4 empty or partially full astral pouches.
Yay! Now it's just to go fill them up!